See there, India. Do some India. India. Yeah, India, man. There's a lot more to logistics and tools than just what the eye first perceives. So, go over here. See a triangulation. Now, they didn't watch the other video, so hopefully they find it. You know, walking up in your bare feet, you go here, and right in the center of the triangle, just above, just below, and, you know, it's a man. So you triangulate that, and you go, and you put the curve on it, man. Remember you say bring a curve in, right? But you do that, then what do you get? You get a three-sided propeller blade. So you twist that, and you start getting your curvages, and that's how they make a propeller blade. Now, pay attention. Just doing that, they didn't understand the physics of the air properties of what they can't see. Okay? You know, you see the sun, you see the lines, you see this, you see that, and they're flying down trying to understand what they can't see with the flaps on the wings and stuff, man. Now, they didn't have these other sensors because they haven't made them yet. They're about to, though. And, you know, they come down and like, how do I feel this stuff I can't see, man? So they're trying to experience it, right? So the instructor's like, hey, man, I know you got a problem with this, man. So, you know, trying to talk to these people, these other pilots about, you know, flight theories and stuff, you know, because last time he did that, they didn't like it when he was in second grade. So now we're going to help you learn how to talk to us and us talk to you. So pretty good idea, you know. I says, look, that's why we keep flying these planes, man. Like, remember you said you like an air show? Okay, so air show stuff, man. And that's kind of like what we've been doing, you know. That's what we've been working on. See, tilt, left, right, like the little military salute, man. Okay, now check this out. Look, we got this over here, right? Now pay attention. Now, what you saw yesterday, most people don't know. So show it to them. Now remember, you said the other day in the other video, you go, you know, sun come down, bounce off the warehouse, and then you got the trees and the anti-gravity stuff. You know, nobody look at it that way, man. They say, hey, it evaporates and then it comes together, you know. And it says, no, man, it evaporates, separates, and pulls down and comes. And that's why the atmosphere gets lower and lower and lower. And that's what happened on Mars. But they don't know that. You see what I'm saying? They don't know that, man. So what you got to do is you got to be like, look, I drew this stuff in the ground. They don't understand the Egyptian stuff, right? So we brought some over here. And then we brought some American guys over there. And we're trying to work on it. But they threw some of those guys out. They didn't know how to cook. They got retarded in the sun and stuff, man. So they don't understand none of that stuff no more. And we're trying to help them, help us, help them, help them, help us. Help us, help them kind of thing, man. That's the Jerry Maguire stuff, man. So we did the Top Gun thing, man. Right? Now like this and that, right? Now, we go out here. We made this perfectly smooth, you know, and you got all these little tracks and stuff. Animal tracks, bird tracks, you know, knowledge track, wisdom tracks, school tracks, college tracks, aerospace industry tracks, you know, under the sea tracks, marine life tracks, all this different kind of tracks, man. It's like this big computer from God, man. And most people like look at it and like they start banging their head on the wall, man. That's why they made a song, bang your head, you know, and raise your hand from New York to Chicago, man. Because, oh man, how are we supposed to understand all this stuff, right? And you come over here and you say, you remember? You drew over here, and he's got the hill right here, and you got the zzz, and then you got the waves, you know, the waves, right? The waves fluctuating with the wind blowing by, just fluctuating, and plus zap, 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 like a checkerboard chopper, like a sprinkler, water sprinkler, doing a sprinkler. You come off the edge here, man. Now there's no water here. So the bird comes over here. These are bird feet, by the way. See the bird feet? And you see it's got the, look, man, I got my air. It's moving this way, and now it's pushing this way. And then the bird's like, remember you said we could feel the vibrations in our beaks and stuff, man? Hey, man, you were right about that. Look, the wind's coming off, man. And like I got a little bit of resistance, man. You see when I land? I turn away because I got a little resistance coming off the drop off, man. You see? And then I got my bird feet pointing like, look over here. This is what I'm trying to show you. Look. And the bird's like, here, land another one over there, man. He's like, okay, I'm going to land here, and I'm going to walk this way, and I'm going to go all the way over there, and that way, maybe he'll walk by here tomorrow, man. And it says, I got my tiny feet over here with baby steps, man. He said something about the eagle claw, man. So we make him a thing, and then we'll say, big eagle foot, man. You know, we're like the little birdie, man. He said, look, now you see this, man? There's no water. No, it hasn't rained. There's no rain, man. No rain at all. you see a ripple like this, you know you got moisture in the air, man. So when the air come by, you're like, ooh, ripples, man. But then sometimes you get hot, air, and it creates a vacuum. And you get bigger ripples, man, and because the sand's trying to suck in moisture from the air, man. So you got the little ripples, and then you got the big ripples, man. And it's like, depends on how much weight, man. Now, what we like to call weight is a barometric pressure, right? So you got a little bit of pressure here. You got plenty of moisture. Boom, it's not real hungry because it's got plenty of moisture. The ground's moist right now, but if it dries out, then the sand just blows away, and then you lose tracks of space and time, man. And then, like, over here, got a lot of heavy, man, a lot of heavy, real heavy. So I stepped down in the dirt, man, and it's got moisture, so I'm like, in you go. Now when it dries out, man, it gets like super packed, man, and the top level is like sugar sand, man, just blowing away like sand in the wind, And it says, man, I tell you what, man, barometric pressure's like this. You see that footstep over there? Pressure's down. Why? Because, man, I need some moisture. Can you give me some moisture? Pressure's way down, man. Pressure just dropped. It means the atmosphere is fixing to drop in on us, man. And it says, okay, I tell you what, we got a little moisture here. Get some under there, man, and push it back up. Push it back up. We got positive barometric pressure, man. Atmospheric, yeah, man. Get it up there. Get it up there.